Hello, Colas, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with Ansu Fati, as it has been reported that the Barcelona young star is on a special training program to increase his leg strength since February. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Pablo Gavi, we are going to be discussing on two reasons why Gavi will not leave Barcelona on a free summer transfer. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Ansu Fati's career went from its peak to a deep trench overnight after a devastating injury against Real Betis in 2020. His return to fitness has been anything from easy ever since, as setback after setback continually plagued the La Masia star. After over 2 years, Fati has seen a period of continuity this season with no relapse of his injuries. His form remains a matter of concern, but his recovery to complete fitness in itself is a massive accomplishment for Football Club Barcelona. According to reports from Mundo Deportivo, the young star has been working on a special training program since February to further boost his return. The novel routine aims at increasing leg strength and minimizing the risk of muscular overload and relapses. Notably, it was the same training program that worked wonders with Marc-Andre Ter Stegen's knee. The German international's career appeared to be on the wane, with a discomfort in his knee perennially plaguing him. Yet, he is now back at his very best and flying towards a first Zamora trophy. Barcelona and Xavi continue to retain faith in Ansu Fati just as they did with Ter Stegen. However, the club's economic situation does not provide them with the freedom required to wait for his return to form. The Catalans are under pressure to sell some big names in June. At the moment, Fati is one of those best placed figures to depart purely due to his form. Xavi Hernandez will hope that the new regiment helps the La Masia starlet recover his best version at the earliest, for time is limited. In 24 league appearances for Football Club Barcelona this season, Ansu Fati has scored just 3 goals and provided 3 assists. In the same duration, he has created 1 big chance while missing 6. Ansu Fati's season has been a turbulent one without any doubt, and not the way many of us were expecting. Ansu Fati has been fit than ever before. We quite remember this guy have suffered 2 massive injuries back-to-back seasons, like season before last and last season. And one could have been expecting much from Ansu Fati, especially this season when his fitness have been really good. But whenever given the chance by the manager, Ansu Fati has failed to take the big. In fact, Ansu Fati has failed to make good use of it. So as it stands right now, Ansu Fati is still on a special training. He really wants to be on Xavi's plans, and he's really training so hard, a special training, to ensure that he is getting better and better with each passing day. And this report says that he started his special training in February, that is last month, and he's working so hard to ensure that things get better when it comes to his form. Ansu Fati's form have really gone down the drain to the extent where transfer rumors have been putting Ansu Fati's name. Links to Premier League have been talked about as well. And to be honest, if Ansu Fati's form continued this way, it wouldn't surprise me at all that Ansu Fati can be sold. Honestly, it can be sold. So let's just see how it goes for Ansu Fati. This is a guy who came out from La Masia with great potential. I mean, he was really one that many people saw him as the next Lionel Messi, to the extent where the club trusted him, giving him the 10 shirt. That shows the massive trust that Barcelona had for Ansu Fati to giving him that heavy shirt. And look at the pressure that Ansu Fati is having wearing that shirt. It's not easy. He can't now live with the expectation. Even though some were saying that why couldn't you guys even retire or just keep that shirt for one season for respect for Messi? But Barca couldn't even wait. They just gave it to Ansu Fati, and now the number 10 shirt is being rested. So it is what it is. Let's see how it goes for Ansu Fati. Hoping that he can improve. This special training can also boost his fitness as well, and his form. That's what we all want, right? We want his form to be good. Honestly speaking, Ansu Fati needs to up his game because he's not helping out matters. I don't know if it's a psychological issue, honestly, because right now it's not doing well. Because if he continues like this, and we know the situation that Barca find themselves in, they might just be tempted to sell Ansu Fati because money we need to sell to bring in money to ease our financial fair play as well. Then on to the next story of discussion. La Liga has officially deregistered Barcelona midfielder Gavi from the current roster after the Commercial Court number 10 of Barcelona dismissed the appeal made by the team to keep the youngster within the first team. The decision changes everything for the player, including his shirt number, which will now be reverted to 30. It must be noted that while he is still eligible to play for the first team, he will do so under the terms of his previous contract, which he signed in September last year until 2026 while being an academy player. In the latest development, Spanish news outlet Sport has claimed that Barcelona plan to present a new appeal before the Provincial Court of Barcelona. Interestingly enough, if Barcelona fail to register the young midfielder by the end of June, they will be at risk of losing him for free. For whatever reason, Barcelona decided to include a clause in its new contract which stated that a player can leave Barcelona for free if the Blaugrana fail to register him as a first-team player by June 30, 2023. What is working for Barcelona's favor, though, remains the fact that Gavi is not even thinking of any other team. He wants to continue at Barca, and he knows that the team shares the same thought. On the other hand, everyone is aware that Barcelona are working on reducing their wage bill before July, and for this, the team is ready to take drastic measures, even if this involves selling some high-earning members. Thankfully for Gavi, he will not be a part of this particular operation. It must be remembered that on January 31st, a Barcelona court ordered a temporary injunction that forced La Liga to register Gavi as a first-team member. At the same time, the Blaugrana were ordered to file a separate case to explain how they intend to establish a permanent solution to the issue at hand. Barcelona filed the briefing on March 2, and La Liga were quick to point out that the team had missed the deadline. The court released its orders in La Liga's favor. To this day, Barca continue to claim that they submitted the necessary documents on time, and as of today, they intend to make a further appeal. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.